So here we are, the family. We're about to embark on a journey to Japan. This is Redhead Promise. I'm Blacklogic, and that's SJ the Genius. You're gonna be seeing a lot of us. So we have about 4 hours before we board the plane because it's delayed. We're flying United, but we're currently going to go into no other in the Denver airport, Smash Burgers. So again, me and the family was on our way to Japan. As you can tell, I'm exhausted. It's been a long delay of flight. They had to change planes, but nonetheless, we're in our seats now. The family's over there. We are in business first class. These seats, they lower down. I'll give you guys a shot of it real quick. So on this 12-hour flight to Japan, I'm gonna try to catch up on some sleep. But again, we're embarking on a journey that I think you guys will enjoy. My family's excited. I've been to Japan, but it was over 20 years ago when I was in the Marine Corps. But we'll see how much has changed. Currently reached Narita Airport. We thought we was gonna take a bullet train to Osaka this evening, but the plane was late. The last bullet train has left. My wife's bags got left in Denver, so now they're going to accommodate us with a hotel in Narita. So we here about to go through customs, and my wife is at the counter with the associate right there handling the situation. We'll keep you guys updated, but what a wonderful trip already. But I believe we're going to still have a great time. A couple of bumps and bruises along the way. Really? That's what you're doing? Look at my son. He just want to get up in that thing. So after figuring out what they're going to do with my wife's bags that was lost or left in Oklahoma by the way of Denver, we're now at this hotel that United Airlines is paying for. Not too bad. It came with dinner as well as breakfast. We're going to stay here one night. But unfortunately, we will not be going to Osaka, which we had planned to do, because this is going to mess up our plans quite significantly because my wife have to go shopping for clothes tomorrow. So again, that is where we're currently staying, probably around 5 to 10 minutes away from the airport. So again, I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on. But again, we're gonna have a good time, and hopefully this vacation turns out to be better than what it already started. But again, this has nothing to do with Japan, but everything to have to do with United Airlines. United Airlines, you will be getting an email from me, okay? Your people are wonderful. I had no issues with none of the people, but delays, lost baggage, it's messing up my plans. My wife had to go shop. Yes, I'm definitely emailing and complaining. Now, this is inside the hotel that we're staying in. This is Lawson, supposedly the best convenience store in Japan. This is in our hotel, so this is pretty cool. So, Sumi-san. We're just gonna quickly look at some of the products here. It's gonna be in English and in kanji, or Japanese rather. Let's see. Oh, there go the beautiful people.
Like, what the haven?
So we are currently in our rag bag tag hotel room. Not too bad. This is what we got from Lawson's, supposedly the best convenience store. Yeah, Lawson. Yeah, not law with an R, but law with a W. And this is some bite-sized bean jam-packed pancake. I just want to taste it. It's not bad. Try it out.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's just different.
I don't.
Nah, that's yours.
No,
you got it, bro. What I'm having here is Japanese pork sausage, a little small omelet with cheese and tomatoes, and mackerel. This is the mackerel here. Their bacon, as well as grilled salmon. So this is the Japanese rock garden inside of our hotel. And most establishments and businesses have rock gardens. because it fosters a piece of the mountains and the gardens within Japan, as well as meditation. It helps you to focus and align your spirit and your energy to be unified of one. So this right here is some sort of figurine contraption in Narita Airport. I guess this is people who like anime or those special dolls or something. I just thought that it was interesting if you guys are familiar with this. We are now taking a train from Narita to Shibuya in Tokyo. That's the map right there. So we're currently in Shibuya on our way to our hotel. Want to go to a taxi stand, and this is what we're actually seeing. Very populated, bustling city. Oh, who's those two people? They don't look the same as everyone else, but nonetheless. Now we're in a taxi. We're leaving Shibuya Station and going back to Tokyo because of all the confusion with our airlines and everything like that. We thought we were supposed to go to Shibuya, but we already reserved a night at the Westin in Tokyo, and then Shibuya is tomorrow. In our long journey, and here's our taxi. Of course, not like America, we got TV here, which we're not watching. And if you notice, it has different sorts of things under here. So I kind of want to give you guys a tale of events. And as I'm looking out here, again, we are in Tokyo, Japan. We just came from a different part of Japan. This is 15-20 minutes away, called Shibuya, which will be tomorrow. But again, this has been totally haywired because of our experience with United. And I'm writing them a very lengthy email broken down in different parts of our experience. But nonetheless, we are at the Westin, and we'll be at the Westin Shibuya as well. But this was a break off from our original trip of going to Osaka, where we're going to stay at the W on the Marriott as well. But I do want to show you the room here. This is the Westin here. And there's just a closet, and then you have a half bathroom here that our son will be using. And then here's a suite. You can sit down with a TV, which my son could probably be utilizing. Then you have two beds here. We're trying to find two queens, but these are two doubles. We might just do a rolling bed. And then over there, my wife's struggling with the luggage. My son, I don't know what's going on with him.
Hey!
Again, we're gonna get out here and show some things, but evidently we're still traveling. And in Japan, but it's not Japan's fault, okay? United, we're on your bumper. Now what you're seeing here is in Starbucks in Shibuya, Tokyo. And look at these very explicit pictures of women. Black women, white women. This is absolutely phenomenal, because they're really not sexualized, but they're sexualized. This is kind of a work area up here. This is pretty cool. All these little private areas. So currently we're in Shibuya in Parco Mall or something like that. Parco, big Parco sign, and this is the Nintendo store. As you can tell right here that it's totally popular. A lot of foreigners, a lot of Japanese people, of course. It looks like a really happening place that I'm gonna have to go find him. But this is Nintendo everything. We just got back to our room from shopping. Again, my wife had to buy some new outfits and stuff, and she only could muster up one pair of pants and I think around 3 shorts and other different stores. Let me see, mostly it was from Zara. We went to H&M, she got some stuff. But when we got back to our room, they left a bottle of Moet champagne, or not champagne because champagne is only from Champagne of France, but a cold bottle of this. We're not really drinkers like that, and chocolates. That was pretty cool. And the Westin left us a sign here. So here's the famous 7-Eleven that's its competing store, Lawson's. Let me zoom in for you guys. Lawson's, across the street, 7-Eleven that my wife and son is just dying to go to. Look at how excited they are.
Literally, I'm dying.
All right, here we go. Let's see what the experience is like. 7-Eleven in Japan. All the snacks. Hopefully they eat to their heart's content. But I just want to look at some of the things. Looks better quality than our stuff. junk my family didn't board. And that's around, was it $21?
Yep.
Yep, for everything.
And like 14 cents.
So currently we are in Shinjuku, Japan. We left Shibuya, Tokyo. All of them kind of intertwined, like 15-20 minutes away from each other. But I'll show you just the part we're in. We're waiting to get some shoes made. Popular spot. I don't know if you can see the sign here called Onitsuka Tiger. And again, this is in Shizuoka. Next, we're gonna go to Ginza. And I think it's down. So I'm just showing you some of the parts here that you guys may not be familiar with. We're at this McDonald's here because my son wants to try out. Let's see here. Now, of course, a lot of this is in kanji. Don't know what this sandwich is right here. Or, I mean, not letterings, but the way the numbers is. Hey, honey, is that you always drop 2 zeros. So if it's 2,000 yen, it's $20 basically. I mean, given the conversion, it's probably like $17.50, $18, something like that. I'm slightly off, but you always drop 2 zeros nonetheless. But again, Shizuoka, a lot of things going on behind me. There you go, getting 360. It really doesn't matter where you go. It's always clean. And this is in the McDonald's male's bathroom. Look, clean. Can't even find trash or anything. Look at this. Clean. Now we're trying to find a sushi place. My wife. And what it has on here? What's the word? Sushi. We've been looking for this one place. So it's not the place we were looking for. So we're gonna keep looking until we find this place that had wonderful pictures. The place that we just came from said we had to do a cover charge to go in, but that's what we were looking for, Burger King. Definitely not. We found it? All right, this is our attempt number 2. Let's see if this is it. Into the basement we go. This came from eating sushi, but my son wants to come to an authentic Japanese arcade, and here we go. Just had dinner, $88 later, 8 pieces of meat. How was dinner, honey? Nah, the food here is good. We've been missing out on a couple of things. We're gonna try to do some more popularized spots. You know how you try to go to places and you try to do the hole in the walls and you try to do some places you think you're gonna find? Yeah. We think we've got some Wagyu beef. It was more like tough meat or whatever. Now, the first time we had Wagyu here was at the hotel. The first hotel was pretty good. So we just came from this nice little restaurant, and believe it or not, it's snowing in Tokyo, Japan. To try some chestnuts. I think my wife already had some chestnuts before. We in Akari Barari's, the Electronics Mart. And these large, each floor sells different things. The last floor we just came from sell earbuds, and the store before that sold PC gaming appliance product at stores. Really? You're gonna pop in the shot, huh? But look how everything is so close, but it's well organized, laid out. You know, they have products beside products. It's all laid out. Look at this young lady. Hey, what you doing in Japan?
Living in Japan.
You living in Japan? All right, give me 2 Japanese words.
Kudasai.
Kudasai?
Kudasai.
And?
Sumimasen.
Still out here, weather's pretty cold, as you can tell. You can see the smoke. But got the fam out here. We about to get some of this street meat. I know everybody loves some street meat. Right here on the street, guys, you got beef tongue, Kobe beef, Onitsuka, Wagyu. So we found one of these small places where you can cook your own food, but it's Kobe beef, Wagyu. I'll show you. You have a little thing? Yeah. And they have different drinks right there, you can tell.
Oh, you can order your own.
You can see, you can order. And you kind of cook your food right in front of you here, as you guys can tell. And mine's is being prepared, but I'm gonna cook it myself. Right now, we're kind of in this, like again, we went through rain, snow, and now it's pretty much the sun has come out. There's no more rain. It's getting a little warmer, but we're in this surplus area or flea market area. That's what we were trying to look for, because this is where you're probably gonna get the cheapest items in Japan. Japan is not as cheap as people think. Some places are cheap with food, but the area that we was in was very expensive. We were averaging $100 a meal for all 3 of us. And again, compared to America, that's still cheap, but we were thinking a lot cheaper, like in Korea is a lot cheaper. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep walking around. So I think it's Thursday here, forgot the 20th, and where there's another restaurant. It's kind of American based, but it's ran by Japanese. Goodie sandwich shop, but they have a lot of regular breakfast food. Here's a sign outside. So you see pancakes. They really have these fluffy pancakes, pastrami sandwiches, chicken, bacon sandwiches, and your regular, I guess, breakfast item, so to speak. Found this place that we were just walking through the city of Shinjuku, and this looks like a traditional old place, but this is kind of a pass through. My son spotted it, so we're just walking through because we have yet to do a tour that kind of give you the traditional buildings. A lot of traditional buildings of the Japanese cultures in Kyoto, but they do have little elements of it in Tokyo, as you're seeing as we're walking down here. Oh, look at this building as we come up on it. Kind of traditional Japanese roof that you see. Wow, okay. Some sort of shrine here. Currently we at the Toyosu. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just probably making up stuff at this point. But it's Toyosu Toyosu. It used to be Tokoyukai-ju, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, it's a famous fish market in Tokyo that me and my family just got to. A bunch of sushi, tourist attractions. So we are currently in this place called the Soul Food House in a part of Tokyo, Japan. But nonetheless, we just got here. We're gonna see how the food is. We'll let you guys know. Currently we at this indoor amusement park called Jopolis. I think it don't sound Japanese, but I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But right now we're waiting for this little chimpanzee show. Look at this. This is a machine in Japan where it gives you freshly squeezed orange juice right in front of your eyes. We don't have nothing like this in America. Maybe because it won't even stand the test of time, but let alone fresh squeezed orange juice right here on the street. Look at this. So today is a free day for my family. We're in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm in Shinjuku, a very popular spot. The area is, but not this spot. I found this spot just walking around or whatever, and let me just show you what I'm getting. Bunch of Wagyu beef here, got some rice. We're just having a good time. So today's our free day. Tomorrow we're going to Disney World in Tokyo. So again, this is small in Japan, coming at the end of our vacation. I just came from a massage. I'm really relaxed. Whew. And it was only about 50 bucks for an hour and about 10 or 20 minutes of foot massage. Yeah, having a good time. Currently at a Japanese laundromat washing out clothes. I have this machine over here that you can use to control it, right? And then they also have an English button. And then you can use a laundry machine, dry and washing. Here's where they just do sneakers at. So you put your sneakers in there and wash them. So we are currently on our way to a Disney World or DisneySea, but it's the same thing as Disney World. And we had to take the train or the subway and get on the bus. And it's a 30-minute bus drive. I guess no subways are there, but I want you guys to look at this right here on the bus. Electronic, and they have TV on the bus. Wow. Very interesting, nice place. This is one ship that nobody should be getting on. This is the Titanic. We all know what happened there. Correction, it's not the Titanic. It's Columbia. That is a big prompt. Boat doesn't go anywhere. I think it'll go out on the sea or something like that, but it doesn't. way to the center of the earth. Not center, but center. Seems to be like a graduation, a Japanese graduation. This is from my hotel room here. I just want to zoom in. They have some sign. I don't know if that's in kanji, so I don't know if that is their grades and those are the instructors. I could be totally off. It could be something totally different, but that's what it seems it is from my purview here, from my positioning. Back at this freshly squeezed orange juice machine because we're just intrigued how it works. So my son wants to get a freshly squeezed orange juice drink, $3.50, or probably $2.30.
Get your change out, son.
USD. They're moving and grooving. Oh, they're back. Oh, they're right here. I'm getting a reflection. Can't really see it. Let's see. They put them in these little gromets that is spinning, then dropping them. Okay, it was like 2 or 3 oranges that they used.
Oh, it's working down here.
Oh, it's working down here. Oh, it's in that cup. Oh, you can't see the inner workings. Maybe that's it. Oh, that's it? Oh, wow. That was fast.
And it comes sealed.
That was fast, and it comes sealed.
And you also get a straw.
And it gives you a straw. Wow, $3.50. Freshly squeezed. Is it cold? How do they chill it? Oh, it must be refrigerated. Okay. Again, our juice. How it tastes.
That's pretty good.
You know you're gonna have to let us taste, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'll be the judge. That's good.
It's
good.
Tangy.
It's just like orange.
It tastes just like orange juice. We're walking. They have this yellow strip in the middle of the road. That's more so for the blind. But people are walking on the left and people walking on the right. That's how they keep things organized because of so many people in Tokyo. They have a lot of tourists. They have what they call over-tourism, where there's too many people, but nonetheless, things are still organized and get things done. That's the organization. See, I'm walking on the left. The majority of people walking on the right. There's a few outliers who just walk kind of however, but majority of the people actually do what's expected. Currently, I'm in a high-priced or luxury shoe brand. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this brand. Onitsuka Tiger, best to pronounce it. But I actually like these now. A lot of Americans probably will wear these if they came. I may show more of all the other shoes that they have. Like these. There are some other pairs that don't have my size. Those were 12.5 US, but they're narrow. I have really flat feet, so I have to go up maybe another size or so. Now these right here I actually like too, but they're a little too low. I have flat feet, I need more cushion. These are actually stylish. Some people may talk about what are those, but I actually like these. Very soft bottoms. But for some reason I'm drawn to these right here, the black ones that I like with the orange tabs. I like that as well. You got the fabric here, thumb soles. I could even rock these. Now some people I actually like them. We had a close call trying to make it to our flight leaving Tokyo. With only an hour to spare, checked out bags, went through security, and still made the flight. So I don't have too many graphics to show you guys, but we're about to land in Houston. But it was a great trip to Tokyo. You guys ever think about going to Japan? I think you guys should plan around Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. But yeah, we had a great time. Of course, I'm a Marriott member. That's why we're sending to Marriott. Some nights we're doing no points. Other nights we are paying out of pocket, but nonetheless, the Tel Aviv event is that first our flight from Oklahoma to Denver was delayed. Then when we got to Denver, our flight from Denver to Narita airport was delayed. It was delayed by 5 hours. Now we actually found that information out as we were driving to the airport, so to speak. But then once we got there and we waited the 5-6 hours, it was delayed another 2 times, if I can recall correctly. Then when we got on this very large aircraft, the first class / business class, Polaris class, was actually nice, but unfortunately our seats were dirty. A lot of other seats were dirty too, but of course our seats were dirty. The flight itself was pretty good, but usually when you're flying first class or business class, you receive a pre-flight drink while you're sitting down, and champagne, juice, water, whatever it may be. We didn't get offered anything to drink until we was already an hour and a half in flight. Above 30,000 feet or so. So that has essentially been our experience, from start and then the middle. But once we landed and we went to the baggage claim, come to find out that my wife's baggage was left back in Oklahoma, no less. And they stated that they knew where it was. They just needed a forward email, a forward number. But she just received an email not too long ago stating that they don't have the bag and they don't know where it is, even though it's Apple tagged. And we say, no, it's still at Oklahoma City. And they want a description, how it look, even though they took a description last night. So in the hotel last night that they provided, which was not according to American standards or our standards, but it was adequate because it didn't have AC. They just had heat and we had to open up the window. Okay. But again, the hotel itself wasn't that bad. She washed her clothes there and she didn't have to pay for laundry detergent. They also provided meals with some meal vouchers. Again, not that bad, but not to our standard. Because again, if we're flying first class, we're doing all these things, we're kind of having our experience to be elevated. It definitely has been decreased with a lot of disruption due to a lot of fault due by United Airlines, not American. My apologies, United Airlines.